Hello everybody and welcome back to Cosmoteer. This is our Iron Man run. We started off with the Model C cruiser. As you can see, I've done a couple of little updates since the last version of our ship. We now have a bunch of these small thrusters down here. We spread the ship out to the sides a little bit, and I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to continue expanding kind of outwards on the top and the bottom, and maybe get a couple of fighters out back using the explosive charges that have just been implemented into the game. If you're interested on some of the stuff that I've been doing recently with Cosmoteer, check out some of the guide videos that I've been posting. They're very fun to make, and I hope that you guys enjoy them. But now let us target our next system. I think that this system will be pretty good. It's got a couple of professional planets. Maybe there's something closer that's got something along that level. I don't think we're quite ready for veteran planets yet. Oh, there's a professional one. Let's just jump there and then maybe jump over here to this cluster. Actually, let's just go straight to this cluster. Let's go fight some more professional enemies. I feel like that's roughly around the level that our ship is ready for. Nice, we've landed. So we've got 4 enemies here. Let's start off in one corner and work our way down. So he's about, here, let's just speed this up. He's about 1 kilometer away. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. This is our first professional enemy of this planet. He looks very speedy. Oh, he's got 2 cannons as well. They're 2 large cannons. He's also got 2 electro bolts. Funny enough, I added 2 electro bolts between this time and the last time also. I think that most of his thrust is just going forward. If we find a way to get around back of him, I don't think that we've got the thruster advantage actually in this situation. But we can still try to actually just give it some space, like right there, maybe. Just do a strafing maneuver, because he can go forward very well, and he'll probably actually be able to turn pretty reliably because of the thrusters and the way that his thrusters are set up. He can just swing one of the wings down instead of having to rely on reverse thrusters to actually change the momentum that he's carrying. Well, I still think that we've got a decent chance at this. Let's go ahead and just target their power supply and hit play. See how we do. We've got a lot of electricity hitting our shields. We're actually taking quite a bit of damage. I think that we're going to be okay. Our fire extinguishers put out the flames that had erupted on our ship. And I think the rest right now is just eliminating both the cannons. Both of our ships have taken some damage. I have a feeling that their big gun is about to go. Yeah, oh wow, we cut all the way through the middle of their ship to their power supply before they were able to finish this off. That is incredible. That's actually really cool. Okay. $3,000 in damages, that's not bad, because it got us 30,000 back, so we're putting 10% of our damages back into our ship. We're going to max out the crew, and that still leaves us with 27,000 left. That is a good start to a professional planet. Things are actually going pretty smoothly. I'm excited. I can't wait until we get to some of the larger difficulty planets to show you some of the crazy ship combinations that come from that. Alright, so we have an ion frigate. So they're going to be really badly wanting to take us on just with the front. Let's try to see if we can get really close at them and then just come in at an angle so that they can't quite scorch our ship with their crazy laser beams. Maybe we even come out just a little bit further just to give us some maneuverability room right here, let's say, and focus all of our weapons on the gun. Because as soon as this gun is gone, this frigate has nothing else to support this ion beam emitter other than the armor that's around its front. The way that this ship usually kills ships, and this ship is actually a pretty powerful professional level vehicle. Even though it's fairly cheap, it's very powerful because there's not a lot of things that flies through space perfectly in a straight line, and so you've got all of this armor plating on either side that really reinforces this ion beam emitter in the center. And so if there's even a single weak spot on your ship, this thing can cut straight to it, blow up your power reactors, and claim the entire day. Just take the victory through your weaknesses. But I'm hoping that we have enough shield generators and we have enough space between the front of our ship and our actual reactors that we'll be able to push through this. And let us proceed. Let's see how this goes. So we're just going to keep it at half speed. We got a couple of cannons firing off. Some of our ion beams are coming in. See what I'm talking about with that, with the 2 armor sides? We're actually scoring quite a few shots, and they're already dead. I did not expect that at all. We scored quite a few cannonball hits into the center mass of that ion beam, where normally that does not happen. So it went down pretty fast. Is that power storage gonna blow up? It's running away from us right now. That's why it's taking so long. There we go. All right. Their control, their ship control went out. What's it called? Control room. Their control room was done zone, so they were toast. Next ship. I actually really like the design of that ion frigate. It's a really cool way to fight where you have a very small strategy and you just have to orchestrate your entire ship around it. What do we have here? We've got, looks like a lot of small beams, the Falcon. I kind of feel like this was slightly modeled after the Millennium Falcon, but maybe it's just a name resemblance. Let us pull out to about this position. We want to get just at arm's length of the beam weapons that they have on their ship and just fire directly into their center mass. I don't really think this is going to be a huge threat because of how much of a size difference we have on them right now. So let's just continue. We can probably do 1 times speed, and I think we'll be fine. Yep, they're already losing most of their ship. I'm sorry, Falcon. And their shield generators are down again. It's really cool the way that they're spinning to kind of take the shots where they want to take the shots, and then spinning back. That's really interesting, but I don't think that it's going to end up doing a lot, just because of how much firepower we have compared to them. They've only got 2... No, they still have 4 blasters left, but it's not going to take too much more from these ion shots. If you weren't here last time, our yellow blaster shots, these yellow laser bolts that are firing down, they short out electrical systems as well as passing through shields. So every time we're hitting that shield of theirs, they're just losing power cells to it, which means that that shield generator is not going to go up in time before it's destroyed. And in the meantime, we're just pounding the body of the ship with our cannonballs. All right, they got 1 laser up, and it's gone. It was a good try. They honestly have lasted a lot longer than I thought they would, but now it's time for them to die. Just get a couple more cannon shots in there. Yeah, we've got a clear line of sight. It's not gonna be too long now. We are missing quite a few cannon shots, actually. Some of the cannonballs were going a little bit wide just because of the angle that we were flying at. Let's allow our guys to restock a second here, so we'll just fast forward time and watch our little tiny worker ants fill up the body of our ship with cannon ammo. And that'll be good. Alright, last ship. Last ship on this planet. I think 3 planets, will probably be good per episode. I think that'll set a good pace. 4 times the speed. I think that'll really have a good effect on pacing. I think that's kind of the pace that I want to try to keep with the series, is about 3 planets an episode. And I think that'll also lend itself to growth really well. Oh, and if you didn't know, you can buy a fleet in this game, so you don't just control the 1 ship. You can purchase more ships or build more ships, and then comprise an entirely new group of fighters to take on larger enemies. So I'm also looking forward to that as well. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with Hook, which appears to be a cannon, a lot of armor, cannon ammo storage. So it just looks like to be a single cannon. I don't know why this is at the professional level, but I have a feeling that they're going to die very quickly. It's not even a large cannon, it's a standard cannon. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of mystique as about to what's about to happen to these guys. Although their cannon's putting in some work on some of our shield generators. They're doing a decent job. But this reactor core is done for. We just need to push a couple more rounds of ammo into it from these large cannons. Yeah. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and go to the nearest... I kind of want to just keep doing professional until we get bigger, but let's just take a chance and go veteran, because why not? I mean, I play this series for fun in my off time, and I'd like to see how far I can go in Iron Man, but, you know, life is about the risk. Let's go ahead and go straight for this crazy difficulty. Kappa Inumpr. I don't know how to say that last word. Inumpr. Okay, whatever. We've got 5 people here, it looks like. So we're just going to immediately start flying towards the closest one. Got about 1 kilometer on that one. All right. Let us see what we're up against. Oh, we've got ships roughly our own size this time, which is a good change of pace from where we were before. They're already firing at us. We may have sped things up a little bit too much, but that's all right. Or maybe, are we firing at them? Maybe I misjudged this. That's okay. Anyway, we're closing the distance on these guys. Let's see how their ship is set up. They've got 2 shield generators here. They've got 2 standard-sized cannons next to 2 of these, the electro bolts and small laser blasters. I'd say that the easiest thing to do would just be to shoot as many shots as we can through the middle of that, make their engines lose control with their control room, and then take out everything else. But I think that if we want to play it really safe here, we actually go after the electro bolts first, because our shield generators are sustained by these two essentially batteries right here that we keep refilling from our power cores, and we just move that power directly into the shield generators and keep those really healthy, really strong. And so as long as our shield generators don't go down, nothing else can go down as well. The only threat that we have to our shield generators are those electro bolts, so we're going to try to take this from the side, kind of like maybe at an angle of right here, and just focus all of our bullets towards that electro bolt slinger, and let's see how we manage it. So they're firing their bolts over at me. I'm taking quite a few of those electro bolts, actually. The shield generator's already down, so we have to rush to try to repair that shield generator, refill it back with all the power that we can before they continue assaulting us. We're really hitting this side pretty hard right now. That's really good. We've got our shield generators back up. Okay, that side is donezo. It can no longer do anything. Let's fire on this other electro bolt before our shields go down. Okay, our left shield generator went down. Nah, they're toasted. They're just done. Sweet. Okay, how much damage? 3,000 again? That's good. We will, as soon as we're done with this planet, we will upgrade our ship before we go to the last one that we'll go after. Let's target this our next victim coming up here. About another kilometer away. Here we go, he's in frame. And let's see what we got. The last one was fair. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't amazing. Yeah, see, these ships aren't scary at all. It was good that we took the risk to come out here. I think that for this one, I mean, again, it's got the pesky electro bolt, but we also have one as well. We should be targeting the electro bolt first. Maybe let's do this at a very short range distance, but at an angle, like maybe from right here. I like that just because it gives it's gonna hit our shield generators from a couple of different angles, and it's also gonna be very awkward for them to adjust. We are gonna take a little bit of fire down here from the small laser blaster. Oh, they do have missiles. What? I don't know why I didn't see the missiles. Okay. That could have been a tragedy, because missiles are probably the strongest weapon in the game if you don't have defensive turrets for them. The little point defense guns is what they're called. Luckily, we do. We've got 4, as you can see here. These little red nubs are where the point defense lasers are. So hopefully we'll be able to cover a wide spread around the ship and really make sure we don't get hit with anything. I will add a couple more just right here, very, very briefly, just to make sure that nothing comes around the sides at all. Should I add one for the back? Probably not. Maybe a temporary one up top, because those I don't know if I can communicate to you properly how powerful those missiles are if they're left unchecked. I think just the 2 extra ones will be good. So now we've got like 6. We are currently taking the maneuvers against the ship. They should be firing missiles as soon as they see us. As soon as they turn around, the missiles should go off. And you'll kind of see what I mean. Maybe I'll slow it down so that you can actually see the trajectory of the missiles. Yeah, so these things will just jut away from the ship immediately and start coming after us. And if those make contact with any part of our ship, like if it doesn't hit the shield, if there's not a shield, armor, or a point defense system in the way, it will just slice your ship directly in half, like one of those ion beam emitters, except way, way, way worse. Especially because they launch in 3s, you'll just lose an entire ship in an instant. And so I would say that missiles are probably the biggest threat to an Iron Man run, just because of how damaging they are for such a tiny body. So these little tiny laser beams are what our point defense systems are. They're using them to shoot down the missiles right now. So we've taken down the first volley of missiles over here. We've still got all 6 of these ones coming in from this side. But if we can destroy all of the initial missile launches, then that'll be great for us. Oh, crap. Nobody has powered up the point defense system in the back, and now we're about to get rammed in the backside by these missiles because nobody took the time to... Oh my gosh, Steve. What are you doing there, Steve? Steve, you've got to get that energy to the point defense system because otherwise those missiles are about to destroy us. They're pointing straight for us. They've almost got no more momentum left. Words, which means they're going to just ram directly into the back. If they hit us in the back right now, all 5 of them, I'm going to say we're going to lose about this half of the ship down. So all of these engines, everything back there, we'll just have to use all the money that we have to replace things. So we really need to turn around right now. We're just going to let this ship hammer our backside and turn around to try to face these missiles because otherwise things are just going to go very poorly. Come on. Oh, come on. Somebody's got to get that energy down to that ship. Where was the guy that... Oh, he replaced the... Oh, no, he's right there. Oh, phew. I lost sight of Steve, but there Steve is. Steve, you gotta put that energy in the hole, Steve. Put it in the hole. Okay. So we've got a couple of point defense systems right here. Oh, point defense systems, come on. Look at this one. He's just so close to being able to hit it. Oh! Oh, we lost so much. Okay, we're gonna have to immediately, again, turn back around to face this thing. It looks like we knocked out their little electro beam thrower, so we can flip back around again. That was very painful. Oh, we're gonna lose our engines. Oh, come on, man. Flip around. Flip around. Do the flippy goo. Yep, there you go. Ah. Just start launching things. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, yeah, we got one of the point defense systems up in the back. I can't believe we didn't have them operational. That just cost us that entire section right there, which I think, realistically, was just our forward point defense systems and a shield generator, but it's still painful. Let us actually shoot these missiles. What are we doing shooting anything else other than the missiles? Just fire all the cannon shots into the missiles. Yep. Yep, hammer it. Keep hammering it. Yeah! We got a couple more missiles, but our point defense systems are good now. Yeah, we're just gonna keep swinging wide. The further away you are from those missiles, the better, because point defense systems work on a medium to short range basis. So if you're too close, they're gonna get in under the point defense system's range and just, you're gonna get smashed with them. Yeah, missile got knocked down. Nice, I didn't think that cannonball was actually gonna hit. But we were able to make contact with it. Oh, come on, point defense system. Yep, there you go. I'm trying to circle in the back now, just to give us some leeway. To give us some operating room. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, though, because we've lost a couple of engines. Oh, they're dead. Oh, that's good. Please let me repair everything that we lost. Oh, that sound is terrible because I have it reduced so much. Alright, we did lose 2 crew members, which is surprising. Look at how much stuff that initial missile blast hit. because all of their other guns and stuff didn't touch anything, but their missiles, well, I mean, their guns did hit everything in the back here. All of this stuff is my fault just because of the positioning that I put in our ship in. Maybe flipping around to face those missiles wasn't a great idea, just because Steve did end up getting the fusion core to the point defense system fast enough. But $15,000 worth of damages and crew replacements, that is not the worst loss to take from that crazy volley of missiles. But now I've got point defense systems everywhere, a lot less to worry about, and I can just move on. Hold on, is this two? Yeah, that's two people. That is two ships. This is going to be a really difficult fight, actually. I would save, but it doesn't matter because it's an Iron Man run, so I don't have to worry about that. We can reduce this window by a little bit, actually. I think that size is less invasive. Okay, hold on. So we've got an ion frigate and a trap. Oh, the trapper I actually hate. I cannot stand the trappers. If we deal with the ion frigate first, our cannons can wipe out the trapper's electro bolts, but these initial two ships combined, that's a very interesting combination to have as far as gameplay goes. But we are going to have to maneuver properly in order to actually be able to hit this, because you don't want to be straight in line with the ion beam in this ion frigate, just because of the way that the velocities are going to move and change the trajectories of the shots. But let us continue going at 1x speed for right now. This trapper is maybe one of the most destructive ships in the game as far as shield defenses go. Like, if you're having a ship with heavy shield defenses like the one we're running right now, it's very, very painful to deal with. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You've just kind of got to suffer the wrath of all of those electro bolts. And as soon as our shield goes down, this ion beam emitter is just it's gonna hammer us. It's gonna hammer us real bad, because they've got about 5 of these electro bolt flingers thrown at us right now, and 2 is usually enough to bring down even our 3 shield combo pretty fast. So we are not gonna have shields for most of this fight. So it's gonna be a huge rush to get this ion beam down and then take down the rest of the trapper's devices. If we can, it actually might be a good idea just to come in close to the trapper and just start hammering away at these silly guns. Maybe we can try that. I'm going to slow this down because I think otherwise I'm just going to get destroyed. Okay, so we've got this middle shield generator somehow still holding up. Large cannon is taking a tiny bit of damage, but the shield is mostly keeping out that ion beam right now. Electrobolt actually got hammered with electrobolts, so they are looking pretty shaky. Alright, there's nothing that we can do. The worst part about the electrobolts is that you can't do anything while you're watching it unfold. So we've just kind of got to let them take it right now. Okay, that middle shield is definitely about to go down. We've got our large cannon taking quite a bit of damage. If we can get to this reactor core, then we're golden. Then we're golden, pony boy. Just get to that reactor. Just anyone. Yep. Just keep shooting cannons directly straight down there. Oh, if we keep turning around now, though. Hold on. Oh, nope. I'm still selecting a cannon. Okay, we need to back off and then flip around a little bit, because otherwise this laser beam is going to start cutting away at our engines, and if that ion beam slices through that reactor core, then that's the entire backside gone. So let's not let... No! You're turning the wrong way! Okay, well... Okay, just turn like this. Oh... Oh my gosh. So much ion beam damage. Oh, let those bullets connect, please. No! Alright, it does not want to listen to me right now. Sorry if you can hear my legs bouncing. Stupid bouncy legs when I get nervous. Just attack this ship and allow some of our engines to die, if that's what it has to come down to. Just hit something with your cannons, please. Oh, that one's gotta hit. No, it doesn't. Ah! Oh, we're taking so much laser damage on the back right now. Maybe if we come in at this angle. Come on. I've gotta land something. That is definitely not working. Maybe we just... Let's try the old run away and come back tactics. So what if we... Also, we've got to avoid these 2 red dots that are coming up from the south. Let's just run as far away as humanly possible. Let us do that mechanic right now. Okay, so they're hitting our engines with this stupid electro bolt shocker. Oh, come on, engines. Take us away from here. Oh, this stupid trapper ship. Get all of the energy! Oh, we're gonna lose our power. We're gonna get... Okay, those 2 red dots are leaving, thankfully. Oh, we're just gonna have to turn around and face these guys. Oh my gosh, that stupid ion beam. Just kill it! Yes! Okay, good. That was the biggest problem. I hated that ship. I always hate that ship. Come straight at this guy and just shoot his dumb ion beam. Just right down the middle. We're gonna get all of our shields back now. Everything is gonna be amazing. All we've got is one silly Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. I thought the other 2 red dots were leaving. We've got to run away again. We've got to run away. We've got to repair. And then we can turn around and face these guys. So, just take off. Let the backside deal with these missiles. Oh, our engines are going to get torn apart. We cannot even think about dealing with that ion cruiser right now. So we're going to have to just... Oh, those are the missile launchers. Those are FTL drives. So we're going to have to shoot through the electro bolts again. We just don't have any time for repairs. We don't have any time. And we lost one of our shields. We lost a really important shield right there. Shield generator. So we're gonna have to just fight this as a war of attrition. We're just gonna get in here. Oh no, our point defense system doesn't have energy on the inside. Oh, that's a lot of engines gone. Oh, that's the rest of those engines gone. That's what I'm talking about, those stupid missiles. You get too close and you can get just destroyed from them. Oh, we barely have enough missiles to actually keep going. I mean, we barely have enough engines to keep going. We really need to just target those missiles. And there's no way that we can turn around now. Oh, we're sitting ducks. Oh, that if they blow up any of those power cores, it's just we no longer have any cannons. Oh no! Oh, please. Just do not destroy that tiny chunk of metal. I need that. Just leave it alone. Just let it float. It's not gonna hurt anybody. It's not gonna hurt any of you. Just let it float for the love of all that is holy. Oh, that's a missile. Those are 2 missiles. Oh, why do you have to watch my single ship die like this? Oh my gosh. No, I thought we had 1 piece left that we could hold on to. We in fact did not. Oh, there's another missile coming towards our ship. Ah! How cruel is that? Oh, we've still got 1 piece. Dude, run. Oh. So we made a bad decision. We came to a planet that was way bigger than what we could handle. Thankfully, we didn't spend any of the $200,000 that we really should have spent, considering the circumstances. But now we can buy something that's good. Let's start at lowest cost and just go to what we can afford. Oh, there's a rocket ship? Does that mean it has actual rockets, or does that mean that it just looks like a rocket? I don't know which one it's talking about. Reckless Warrior Calamity looks interesting. Skywing would be cool. I'm feeling Skywing. Oh, you know what? No, Reckless Warrior. Skywing looks awesome, but Reckless Warrior's got 2 missile slots. Let's kill them with their own dumb missiles. Let's speed this up so our ship gets retrofitted. Welcome to Reckless Warrior. You know what? We need to rename the ship. Is there a way to do that? Rename ship. All right. How do we christen our new ship? rocket rebirth. Both to signify that we were murdered by rockets and the fact that we're becoming reborn. I just wanted to explain it to you so that there was no way in Hades that you would laugh. And let us take our rocket rebirth ship straight into the bowels of the enemy. I still have it on 4 times speed. What am I doing? Okay, good. Alright, we got a kilometer to go. This ship isn't bad. It's got a cannon. It's got some of those electro guns. We only have 1 missile factory and no missile bays, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. I also don't think we have the crew to properly staff this thing. More than the crew, we don't have the power to run this thing because we've only got this 1 power generator, and that 1 power generator has to supply all of our engines and all the stuff up here as well. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it, just not do anything with power. So, we've got this heavily shielded ship in front of us. Do we have any point defense systems? Oh, we don't, do we? Son of a... Can we please get some point defense systems online so that we do not immediately perish? Please. Because I would hate for that to happen to us. Now, as far as... No, we're still going a little fast. As far as what or who we're aiming at first... I feel that the Fanged Fighter would be easier to kill, and he presents a nuisance because we don't have shields, and so we can just aim at something that is very valuable to us. And you know what? This might be a good time to target individual portions of the ship. He does not, in fact, have any sort of point defense systems at all in place, and right now neither do we, so we're in the same boat. But let us target the reactor core with our guns, with our rockets, actually. Let's just scroll back to where we are, double-click the rockets. We've got both the rockets selected, and we can target his power core, reactor core individually, and it'll launch it straight through the middle of the ship. Now, for our other weapons, we can set individual targets, so as we get closer, we can set where they should be firing at. I think for our large cannon, we actually aim at the missile launcher and try to get that taken out. With our smaller blasters, we'll actually wait until things get within range and then target something. So we're moving closer to them. It looks like they are launching rockets right now. We are launching rockets as well, and we should be providing power to... Those are our power guys, so those guys have to get to our point defense systems before their rockets hit us. Our rockets have not collided with our own ship yet, which is good. How close are the rockets to getting here? Okay, so we've got a little bit of time, but I don't think we have enough time for our dudes to get up to our point defense systems. So I think we're just gonna have to take these rockets, and they're gonna be very difficult rockets to take. Okay, so we did defeat a single target, so at the very least, we can buy another tiny ship and try to come back from however much damage these rockets do. And I feel like they're gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, man. Oh, it's a lot of possible damage. Also, having no shield is just crazy. We're taking so much damage on the nose. Do we spin around? Do we keep firing in this direction? I'm not sure as to what the protocol is here yet. I mean, how close are our energy dudes? I think that we can... It's better for us to lose control of the engines, but we've also got the missile factory right there, and I'd hate to lose those. Let's just continue let's continue going forwards and hope that the missiles just decide not to fly towards us. I mean, is it a terrible plan? Maybe. Did it work out? No, it did not. But I didn't have another option. That missile is inside of our engine. Yep, and now we have no engine there. Oh, boy. We really should have bought those point defense systems like a second sooner. Also, the one on the right is already gone. It's just already destroyed. Oh, please! Oh, we lost the rockets on the right side. They are gone, and our entire ship is on fire. Oh, I thought we had a chance! I went with the wrong ship. I went with the wrong ship here. Just gonna have to continue shooting these dumb, tiny little guns. Also, we have no control over the ship anymore. Oh, yeah, we still do. We still have the control room still operational? Yeah, look at that. We've got our little guys with fire extinguishers here. Our rockets are inoperable anymore. We've got people trying to pull ammo up top, but I don't see this working out. I mean, look, look at how much armor does. Why have we never done an armor ship aside from the first one that we played as? Like, that stuff really helps. Oh, no. Can we sell our ship? Is there just a sell option? Cannot sell a ship during combat. Well, I feel cheated. Who wouldn't want a ship that is actively taking gunfire? Oh, yeah, nope. This ship is donezo for. Oh. Nope. Okay, well, it's time to buy a new ship. What ship do we start off with? My guess is none of them because we don't have the money. Okay, well, I mean, it was fun. I thought we had a second chance at this Iron Man run. We did not. We did not end up having a second chance at this Iron Man run. Rest in peace on 5th Planet, Veteran World, destroyed by lack of point defense systems, ambushed by 4 ships, and our rocket rebirth ironically died to rockets. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this terribly fated adventure. I hope that at the very least you enjoyed watching the terrible demise of me being blasted into tiny pieces twice now this episode. Normally I do better than this, but I also spend forever mining on the amateur and professional worlds, and I was more just interested in a fun time and seeing if we could take on a veteran planet by world 5. And turns out we couldn't. But if you'd like to see informational stuff about Cosmoteer, check out my tutorial series. If you'd like to see more videos, feel free to do whatever you want to do. You know all the things. But anyway, guys, this has been Cosmoteer. I've been mehappydude. As always, stay happy.